three members of one of the top acts in the gospel vocal group genre, the Nelons, died in a plane crash Friday in Wyoming. The members of the award-winning family group were on their way to perform on the annual Gaither Homecoming Alaska cruise, which was scheduled to set out from Seattle. The members who perished in the crash were Kelly Nelon Clark, her husband, Jason Clark, and their daughter, Amber Nelon Kistler. The single-engine turboprop Pilatus with 7 people aboard went down at about 1 p.m. Friday in Campbell County, Wyoming, according to the Associated Press. On Saturday, a spokesperson for the National Transportation Safety Board said that the aircraft was in a remote location and that investigators had not yet reached the scene, where firefighters had been involved in containing a multi-acre blaze near the crash site Friday night. A board spokesman said investigators were expected to be at the scene of the crash on Saturday. The aircraft is in a remote location, and once they gain access, they will begin documenting the scene, he said. A wildfire broke out near the crash site, Campbell County officials said. A spokeswoman for the Campbell County Fire Department said that airplanes and heavy equipment were used to contain the fire to about 38 acres on Friday night. A fourth member of the group was not on the plane, Autumn Nelon Streetman, who is also a daughter of Kelly and Nelon. The surviving member said in a statement, "Thank you for the prayers that have been extended already to me, my husband, Jamie, and our soon-to-be-born baby boy, as well as Jason's parents, Dan and Linda Clark. We appreciate your continued prayers, love, and support as we navigate the coming days." Besides the 3 members of the Atlanta-based group, the list of dead included Amber Nelon Kistler's husband, Nathan Kistler, a family friend and assistant, Melody Hodges, the plane's pilot, Georgia Department of Corrections Board Chairman Larry Haney, and the pilot's wife, Melissa Haney. Members of the group posted a video message for fans on their Instagram account Friday from what was apparently their final stop in Nebraska City, Nebraska, cheerfully chatting with the camera outside the plane and saying they were about to grab a meal and take off next for Montana. A statement from Gaither Family Management said, "Autumn, Jason and Kelly's youngest daughter, and her husband, Jamie Streetman, were not on the plane and arrived safely into Seattle and were notified of the accident. They were brought to the hotel, where artists were gathered with Bill and Gloria Gaither to pray, sing and embrace them in their grief, pledging to support them in whatever needs arise. Autumn and Jamie will return home for now to Kelly's brother, Todd Nelon, and his wife, Rhonda, to begin the hard tasks that lie ahead. Please keep them, the Kistler family, the Haney family, and the family of Melody Hodges in your prayers." The Nelons were inducted into the Gospel Music Hall of Fame in 2016. Their success in the Southern gospel genre includes 20 top 5 songs in the format, according to their website. Group members have been individually or collectively nominated for several Grammys, but their greatest recognition has come from the Dove Awards. They've picked up 10 Doves and 35 nominations from the Gospel Music Association. Their most recent award from the GMAs was for Country Bluegrass Roots Recorded Song of the Year in 2021 for If God Pulled Back the Curtain. Their website describes the group's sound as a captivating blend of gospel, a cappella, hymns, Americana, folk, and inspirational music. The group has origins going back to the 1970s, when Kelly's father, the late Rex Nelon, assumed leadership of another famous family group, the LaFavors, and the name changed in 1977 to the Rex Nelon Singers, and then, eventually, in 1985, the Nelons. Kelly first began singing with the group part-time in 1972, later joining full-time and assuming management of the group when her father retired in 1997. Jason joined in 1994, and Amber began singing with her parents' ensemble in 2002. Over the years, the Nelons recorded for such labels as Canaan, RNS, Homeland, Daywind, and Seraphim Music Group, songs that became favorites in concert, on radio, or on gospel playlists included over 1,000 tongues. The Sun's Coming Up, Come Morning, I'll Talk to the Father, I'm Glad I Know Who Jesus Is, That's Enough, and We Shall Wear a Robe and Crown. The GMA and our entire music community is grieving over the tragic loss of Jason, Kelly, and Amber, as well as the others involved in the tragic plane crash, said Gospel Music Association President Jackie Patillo. Our deepest condolences and prayers are with Autumn and the rest of the Nelon family. They will be forever cherished and remembered in the GMA Hall of Fame, said Georgia Governor in a social media statement. our entire family, is asking everyone to join us in praying for those who have been lost, for their loved ones and communities, and for those throughout the gospel music community who have lost dear friends in this heartbreaking accident. The 7-day Gaither homecoming cruise, subtitled Until We Meet Again, was to depart Saturday and return August 3rd. The famed gospel duo Bill and Gloria Gaither and the Gaither Vocal Band are the signature names headlining the events, with a lineup this year that also included such famous names of Christian music as Mark Lowry, Russ Taff, and Sandy Patty. The Nelons were started by founding member Rex Nelon as the Rex Nelon Singers in 1977. The group was a spin-off of the family group the LaFavors. They became known as the Rex Nelon Singers in 1976 because the LaFavor family members had left the group. The group's first #1 song was Come Morning on the Singing News chart and was awarded the Southern Gospel Song of the Decade for the 1980s. Another widely recognizable song by the group is We Shall Wear a Robe and Crown. Over time the group included Corinne Peck, Janet Paschal, Jerry Thompson, Charlotte Ricci, Kelly Nelon Clark, Todd Nelon, Jeff Sticha, Martin Garasco, Rodney Swain, Stan Whitmire, Ray Fisher, Vernon Lee. The Nelons have been nominated for many awards in the Southern gospel music industry, including Grammys, Dove Awards, Singing News Awards, Absolutely Gospel Awards, Diamond Awards, and Christian Voice Awards.